So Adam Schefter said that Russell Wilson will throw away his no trade clause for the Philadelphia Eagles. Not exactly. We're going to get into the context and how he said it and where he said it. Also, we got to talk about this Eagles and Jets matchup. And the fact is, Jalen Hurts will suit up.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got a lot to talk about. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, help your boy out and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when these videos dropped. We're going to start doing a lot more live streams throughout the week, some collabs, not just the play-by-play. And it's sad that the YouTube decided to get rid of the dislike button, right? I liked it because if people think I'm doing bad, let me know. And the haters who want to hate, let me know. It was always a little bit funny because it was unknown who's really hating, but I don't like they not having the ability to dislike. Now, let's jump into this Adam Schefter talk, right? He was reportedly saying that Russell Wilson will give up his no trade clause to go to the Eagles. It was taken out of context, right? Every morning, he goes on 97.5 The Fanatic, the Junk and Cake Show, not every morning, once a week, and they talk about Philly sports. We know Adam Schefter covers the whole league, but Junk and Cade and him are friends. He comes in and talks what his thoughts are on the Eagles, right? They got a bet. Will the Eagles win 7 games? Blah, 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 right? So they're talking about the possibility of Russell Wilson coming to Philly, right? The possibility of Russell Wilson not being as bad as he's portrayed this year. Why is he this bad? So listen what Schefter said and listen to the context that all these reports are coming out on. Tell me how serious this guy sounds. But the reports behind it make it sound like he spoke with Russell Wilson and Russell Wilson told him, yes, the Eagles are a destination. You guys tell me. This is all about how bad Russell Wilson's been playing, and the last 15 seconds will be what y'all need to hear.
Now he's been struggling for the better part of a year, and I'm sure the finger absolutely is a part of it, but it can't explain everything that's going on, and maybe some of it has to do with the fact that Seattle just doesn't have a run game. And good luck to the quarterback that's trying to make do without a running game at all. So I think that's part of it. The finger's part of it. The vibe there, which basically people have been aware of, which surfaced during the offseason, is a part of it. And how do you break it down to figure out exactly what is causing him to play like a pedestrian at best quarterback right now?
Wow, this is music to my ears, Shefty.
Yeah, you got to get him to waive the no trade clause to come to Philadelphia, though.
Well, I believe he'll waive the no
$50 million gets people listening, right, Shefty?
They went ahead to talk about what do the Eagles want to be? A run-heavy team, a pass-heavy team, balance, blah, 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 blah. But it was John Kincaid who said, you got to get him to waive his no-trade clause. It was Jamie Lynch who said music to my ears because every morning he advocates that is the route we need to go next year, try to find a way to get Russell Wilson. And again, this is Adam Schefter talking on a Philly show. It's just conversation, you know? He's like, yeah, I think he would do it. And Jamie Lynch threw in, yeah, because $50 will be talking, right? The main thing is Schefter saying he's sick and tired of Seattle. So maybe it's a possibility. But to say it talking to pretty much his friends, to be like, yes, report came out, he didn't talk to Russell Wilson. So the people are running with this story. Maybe they're just running with it how I heard it, but I'm not going to run with something unless I think it's true. And I just wanted to come out there and clarify that. Now, I want to talk about Jalen Hurts real quick before we talk about the Jets game against the Eagles, which we have never lost against the Jets in our franchise history. Can't start now. My brother's a Jets fan, and he'll just rub it in my face. He fell far away from that tree. Apple that fell far away from the tree. A Jets fan? A Heat fan? What? It's Sixers Eagles over here. But anyways, look, I think Jalen Hurts is a playmaker, a leader, and I thought I saw development, little things. Now, I'm going to say this. That Giants game was his worst. And I'm not going to praise him for his best and kill him for his worst. He's young. I'm trying to analyze him, right? At the end of the day, the Giants did something different They played a lot of man at the line of scrimmage, and then when he hiked the ball, dropped back in the zone, right? Disguised man, played zone, dropped 7 back, only rushed 4, was able to get there a little bit, confused him. That's why, besides the picks, he was thrown into a lot of double teams. My take is this. If Jalen Hurts can be the playmaker and the leader and continue to show growth as a passer, we're good. We might not have a perfect situation to sign a guy like Derek Carr or Baker Mayfield. And who even wants to do that maybe? We'll talk about that in the offseason, right? Derek Carr over Baker Mayfield if we're talking about signing. Trading for a Deshaun Watson or a Russell Wilson if he will give it up for us, right? You got to give away picks. It's like Russell playing with Seattle. They're not winning because they need more. We'll need more if we're not able to draft. Same with Watson. Looks good, but he can't win because he needs more. We'll need more. Drafting, could he be better? Could he be worse? Could we give up stuff? Because I think our draft picks are going to be later down the line. Got to give up 2 to get in the top 10 to get your quarterback. A lot of talk. Jalen Hurts has to be able to throw the ball 25 to 30 times when we ask him. Not saying tomorrow against the Jets, but you can't make a full decision on Jalen Hurts until he shows you he can or can't pass the ball 25 to 30 times once in a while consistently, right? You can win with 22 passes every once in a while because you want to run the ball, but you can't do that every single game forever, right? You just can't do that. They will eventually sell out crazily, and you got to be able to throw the ball in the NFL at the quarterback position. Playmakers come in all shape and sizes, but at the quarterback position, you got to throw it. I'm willing to wait at least the rest of this year and maybe next year, depending on the situation, to know if he can or can't throw the ball consistently 20 to 25 times. Never 50, never Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, or Tom Brady, but 25 to 30. How Lamar went from only 15 to 20, but Lamar can sling it 40 times sometimes now. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. Mainly it's good. Let's get to this Jets talk real quick. There's not going to be much. We don't even know what quarterback's going to play. Zach Wilson played against the Texans, got hurt again. First game back, got hurt. Is it Zach Wilson? Is it Joe Flacco? Is it Josh Johnson? Who it is, we have to wait and see, but their defense for the Jets is not good. Let's go over it. Points per game, 25 for the Eagles, 18 for the Jets. Points allowed on their defense, 22.8 for the Eagles, 30.4. They allow, on average, not the most, average, 30 points per game. Total yards for each team, 361 to 353, 203 passing for the Eagles, 157 on the ground, 267 passing for the Jets, and only 86 on the ground. You don't got to worry about their ground game because it's not really there. Now, let's look at this defense. The Eagles allow 353.2 total offense against our defense, 412 yards on average. People go up and down on the Jets. 240 for our passing, 112 for our rushing against us, but 284, almost 300 on average, and 128. So this game, we could do whatever we want. If Jordan Howard's available, cool. But if the Eagles are going to make a playoff run, we need Jordan Howard after the bye, 100% for Washington, Giants, Cowboys. I don't know where Miles Sanders is. I don't know if it's going to be just Boston Scott or Kenny Gainwell if both Sanders and Howard don't go. But they need to be healthy for the more important games, right? Every game is important now because one more loss and we're really out of it. But the Jets are a team that Jalen Hurts has to come out and set the tone, right? I want to run against them. No doubt about it. The Eagles are better at running the ball right now. But when he has the opportunities to make these passes, right, I need to see a winning formula. And I saw it with the Lions. We passed the ball 14 times. Then the Chargers 17 times. Then the Broncos 20-something times, right? Then the Saints, in the teens again. And then, I want to see the run-pass ratio stay balanced. I want it to be balanced per drive, right? That's another thing I think that plays in Hurts' favor when not only is the run-pass ratio balanced at the end of the game, balanced per drive. Run, pass, run, pass. Then his throws are more accurate. He got more confidence. The play action works. Not pass, run. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be a game where I need Devontae Smith to eat, right? He put his hands up. He was open. He was pissed. Feature him. Feature him in this game when you're not running the ball. I don't know who and where we're going to have, who and what we're going to have back there running the ball besides Jalen Hurts, but we still got to run the ball. Driscoll out for the rest of the season. We'll see what Herbig could do at the right guard. It's not as important as the center. Kelsey, tough guy, but he was hurt too. Let's just keep the offensive line as intact as possible. But you can beat this Jets team a multitude of ways. Don't let them get comfortable at home, though, because they did beat some teams at home. They did. They're a 3-win team. We're not much better. We're a 5-win team, but we have to secure this dub. We just lost in the Meadowlands. We ain't losing twice. The Jets never beat us. Jalen Hurts cannot have that hanging over his head that he is the first quarterback in Eagle history to lose to the New York stinking Jets. It's as simple as that. I believe we can beat this team with Jalen Hurts. I believe we can go on a little run, but it starts with Jalen Hurts believing in himself and making the switch, right? The NFL saw what the Giants did, and Hurts looked confused. The only possession he didn't look confused throwing the ball was the 2 dimes he dropped at the end, which would have redeemed it in a sense of the win and loss column, but not in the fact that defenses are going to throw that look at him all the time. So I want to see the young kid respond. I'm a Hurts fan, but I'm an Eagles fan, right? I'm not going to throw the book on protecting him, right? I like the kid, and I do think he came into the league with unfair criticism, right? Just because he can't pass in college, you can't pass in the NFL. That's not necessarily true. It's harder to grow, but it's not true. So I wanted to give this kid a fair chance, and I do root for him a little harder because the negative energy that surrounded him in the beginning. But at the end of the day, if he keeps showing me that defenses can confuse him, like the Dallas game, like the Giants game, the fact of the matter being he's 0-4 against the NFC East, well, then I change the tone. I change my tone. I need him to beat the NFC East. I need him to show me that he's dynamic in the run. But he also can get it done in the pass because he's not playing nothing but the quarterback position, right? Lamar showed it. Not the first 16 games, but by game 20, by game 21, which we will see by the end of it. When he ends this season, he'll be 21 games in. I need him to show me that he could do it. And Hurts, I believe in you. Prove me right that you can do it so we can talk about what goes on for the future, right? Let's talk about that when we cross that bridge. Beat the Jets. Continue to grow. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section about the Adam Schefter, Russell Wilson report. Would you do it? How much you think it would take? Listen, I think there's going to be talk about Derek Carr in the offseason. Baker Mayfield in the offseason. They're not trade for. That's just sign. Throw him a bag. Get him over here. Baker's trash. Maybe Carr. But trading for a guy, leave all your thoughts in the comment section. Are we going to beat the Jets? Please tell me we're going to beat the Jets. We out.